Hey there, hello my friend. Amnor Hunter here from amnorhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. Today I want to share with you this all-in-one guitar plugin that it's available for free still. It's called Aethis and it's promised to be the end-all be-all guitar plugin, right? It's available for Windows and Mac, and yeah, in today's video I want to check out some of the pros and cons of this plugin, and also check out some of the features. A very important feature that it's available, which is the harmonizer included in this free plugin as well, among other features and controls. All right, as usual, you will find the applicable link in the video description and first comment just below the timestamps. Okay, so before we begin with the content, let me invite you quickly to my website amnorhunter.com, where you can get some additional free stuff, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some additional free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs. Don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this. Alright, so without further ado, let me take you here to my DAW session, and let me play you first a full mix of this amp in a like high gain environment. All right. Okay, so I have this plugin added in both guitars left and right, because one of the cons of this plugin is that it doesn't run in stereo, so I needed to add one instance of the plugin in the left guitar and another one in the right guitar. So for the moment I am gonna play with this guitar alone, okay, and I am gonna use this plugin here to show you the features and controls. Okay, so this is it, for instance. Okay. One of the cons is that the window is very big and it doesn't have a resizable functionality, right? It takes up almost all of the screen of my DAW, right? So, you have the amp section here, and it includes 3 amplifiers, right? It includes the Noctis, which is for high gain, the Vesper, which is a more crunchy distortion, and the Lumina, which is for cleaner guitar sounds, right? As for impulse responses, it doesn't have a lot of options. It does have the option to make it bright or warm. That's the only option when it comes to impulse responses, right? So it's not super complete in that area. You can turn off the amp entirely with this and use only the harmonizer, which we're gonna check it out in a moment. It has an input to the left and an output as well. It has a gate as well. It has a transpose to change the pitch of the guitar, right? To decrease the pitch or increase the pitch. Also, it has a tuner, of course. The different amplifiers, right, have different layouts and art forms here. We have gain, bass, middle, and treble, presence, master, output, channel 1 and channel 2. The controls that you would expect in an amp simulator, right? Like this in Amp Sim Suite. Down here we have the pre-effects. We have a boost, we have noise gate, we have compressor and overdrive, right? And they work great. Let me just use the boost, for instance. Right? Let me add the overdrive, for instance, in this case. More saturated sound, and the noise gate and the compressor, which are very, very useful, right? Afterwards, we have an EQ. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 bands of parametric EQ and graphic EQ, sorry, it's graphic equalizer. Next, we have the voices. Here is the harmonizer, right, which we can place the different harmonies in the stereo field from left to right, and we choose voice 1, voice 2, etc. We can quantize as well. We're gonna do that in another window in my session here. Also, we select the key, the scale, and the voicing, right? Octave, power, triads, etc. Right? We have some other options such as tuning, output, tone, width, and unison, and some other cool voices 3, voices 4, etc. Right? It has 4 voices, if I'm not mistaken, right? Then is the amp section that we checked out in the beginning, and the post effects section, right? Here we have a chorus. Let's check it out. Okay, chorus section, a delay. Okay. You have different controls, of course, for the delay to control everything, and also for the reverb, right? Stereo reverb. Okay, and the delay it's on. I can change the delay. Feedback for removing lows and stuff like that. All right, and yeah, so that's very much it with the amp sim itself and the plugin suite. Also, another thing that I want to check out, let me change the screen to another one here, is the voices, right? There's this harmonizer section that it includes. So right now, let me change to that section, and I have this guitar solo. Let me show it to you. Right? So let me now add the harmonizer section here. Here we have the DI signal, voice 1, voice 2. Let me add voice 3 and 4. Okay, I need to turn it on, right? Here is where you engaged the multi-voicer. Right? And I can place them in the stereo spectrum, sorry. Let me just have one voice, for instance, and place it just with the DI signal. Right, and we can add the other voices. Pretty cool. Yeah, we can use octaves, we can use triads, for instance. Let me triads, roots, let's see. Seventh, major seventh. Right? Chromatic, it can be major, minor. So yeah, pretty cool that we can add this, and it seems that it's one of the most important features in this new plugin. So there you have it, my friends. Let me know what you think of it. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions about these tools. Let me know what you think of the amp sim, of the pros and cons. What do you think of the harmonizer, right? And remember that before we leave, I want to invite you one last time to my website, amnorhunter.com, where you can get some additional free stuff, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks, some extra free tools such as collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs. Don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye bye.